Alright, so it is the next day. Told you I was going to show you how I was going to make this square. It's still wet out here. I'm not probably going to get much more than this accomplished because it's starting to sprinkle on my head. But you can see this level there. And then it's level there. So what I did, if you look at that, that was sitting down on the ground, and obviously this side was lower because the lot slopes. So I put the level in the middle of the front, put a piece of scrap wood there, held it up until it was level, marked it, cut it, nailed it in, and did the same for the back corner. The front was already level, so we're level on all four sides. Time to put some floor down. Alright, so one more thing in case you were wondering. 96 by 60, and these in the middle are spaced at 32 instead of at 16. It's a greenhouse. I'm not that big. Anyway, I'm going to put that piece of plywood that I got there. It's wet. You can see on the back sides because it's been sitting in the rain for a couple days. But it should be good. I'm going to put that on there, and then I'm going to have to cut a strip off of another piece to fill it in. Alright folks, so as you can see, well, the camera doesn't really pick up on it. Those are some really dark clouds over there. I'm about done for the day because it's going to rain. Anyway, you see there, I cut that 1 foot section of other pressure treated wood. Now, I laid down a piece there in the bottom that was 32 7/8 because that's how wide this window is here. And I just built a basic frame around it. That's not how it's going to be secured. I'm going to go back around it with some trim boards when I'm done. Well, not when I'm done, after I get once that window's not even in there the correct direction, it needs to be turned around. But I'm going to run a trim board along the side, in the front, and in the back. Who knows, maybe it'll even be some pallet shingle or something. I haven't decided that yet, but that still has to be secured to the frame itself. So I feel like I made a decent amount of progress today for the about 45 minutes worth of time I've had to be out here in the yard. I'm going to wind up that extension cord and get the hell out of here for now. I'll catch you guys when it is not raining tomorrow. What is up, world? It's Thursday. It's trash day, and I forgot to take my trash can out to the street. That sucks, but welcome to Charleston. If you look behind me, you'll see I've got some windows back there. And you'll wonder what I'm doing with these windows or why I have them. First of all, they were free. It's raining again today, so I can't particularly work on the shed that I've started. Right place at the right time. I got an entire truck bed full of windows out of a 150-year-old house from downtown Charleston. They're going to be everything I'm going to need and then some to finish up this greenhouse that I'm making. I'll get you back to my place, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to get these unloaded or not, but I'll at least show you in the driveway until I can get them unloaded, because it's only sprinkling at the moment. It's going to get worse, and it's going to rain all day again, and it should be clear tomorrow. Anyway, I'll see you back at the house. That's a lot of windows. A lot of windows. Some of them are kind of rotten, but it was a take them all or don't take any, so I took them all. Now I get to try to figure out where I'm going to put all this crap in my yard. Alright, so as you can see, that pile of windows over there is junk. Take the hardware off of them, maybe save some of the squares of glass. I haven't decided yet. They're not garbage yet, but as windows are concerned, those are junk. They're rotten, duct taped, blah blah blah, sorry, duct taped together. These are the ones that are a bit rougher. That one's probably got 100-year-old glass in it. These are the ones that I'll show you in a second. I cut the bottom to fit. I'll show you where I've gotten. So far I've only duplicated the other side that I already started, but anyway, a lot of these windows are really nice, man. Like if you look, like this is going to end up being the whole back wall. These are tinted, which is nice, like super nice tinted, high quality. Some of them are a little rough, but some of them are almost like they're brand new. So let's go down here and see. Let's see. Alright, so like I said, I just duplicated what I did here with this. I took that top window out because I wasn't sure how high I was going yet. That little trim board on the top is just there to make sure everything is even and level. But so I duplicated that over here, and then that there I had to cut the bottom off of that window, and those are going to go all the way up. And that piece of trim board, they're actually going to go up to down on the outside here. And then in order to keep the windows secure on the inside, potentially up here, I might add 2x4s. I haven't decided yet on the inside for shelving, or I may actually just I've got a whole bunch more of this particle board, or it's supposed to be treated, on the side of the house, but I may do that and just make shelves. I haven't decided yet. We'll get there when we get there. And before you start calling me on using this 1/2-inch garbage on the bottom, it's just a base. I'm going to take apart pallets and make wood flooring on top of it, because it's definitely not thick enough to stand on for any length of time. But so that's where I'm at the moment. As you can see, that's about as level as you can get. Everything's square. So I got to cut probably 3 more windows to fit there. Figure out how I'm going to space those. Yeah, figure that out now. All right. So something else I neglected to show you is this 2-piece door that I found at the Habitat for Humanity. It's obviously somebody's homemade job, but it's kind of cool. It's got this little shelf on top of it. It's cut. I'm going to end up probably taking height out of the bottom of this door. I've yet to decide yet because the top's already kind of hacked up. But yeah, that'll be kind of cool. But at the moment, I honestly feel like it's snowing. It's like 38 degrees outside and there's liquid coming out of the sky. It's funny, it was 70 degrees on Tuesday. But that's as far as I'm getting for right now, I believe. We shall see. I got to put some tools away before they start getting wet. Well, folks, that's going to be about it for this video. Stay tuned for the next one in this series of builds. Or if you're catching this build 8 months down the road, go ahead and skip to the end because, you know, you wouldn't want to see how it was made, right? Anyway, between the rain and the freezing rain that's coming down out in the yard right now, I'm done. So there's no going back out there today. I have lost the ability to work in the yard for the moment. I guess that means I get to fold socks and underwear. Wash bras. Yes, I do that for my wife. Anyway, part 2 is done, fuckers.